All right, hello everyone. It's the start of another week here with Seven Castle Cider. Got a lot of updates to show you guys and some really exciting things this week. We got a special meeting on Wednesday. So let's get in. I'll show you guys what I've been up to so far today. So first thing, you might recognize this from one of the past videos. We have the tea here made from the cores, and I don't remember if I used the peels, but I know at least the cores and some other apple pieces. This is tasting pretty good, but sugar added and some cloves and stuff like that. So we have that. I think it tastes pretty good. I can confirm it does taste very good. You got the cinnamon taste to it. You have the spice taste to it. So it's like the cider almost, but with that extra spiciness, the extra spice taste to it. So we can have that be our bottled tea, so in glass bottles. It's kind of like when you see, I don't know, Arizona teas or Lipton iced teas in glass bottles. It's kind of like that. That's what I can use that for. So I can use my cores for that, which would be great. It would be good. Like another thing that I can repurpose it for, and that tastes really good in my opinion. So I'll go over all the other stuff I've tried that isn't really working out so far, but a lot of ideas on how to improve it. So you can see here, messy workstation. I've been trying a lot. You can get the sugar and stuff. So one really good thing is that we have this old vacuum bag sealer, and let me show you so you can see in here. So we can see here in one of the test bags, we're able to seal my new tea bags that I got, the biodegradable, heat sealable ones. So that's super good. That'll be a lot easier to do than tying up all the bags individually. So we have that, that's all done. And some advancements, this one ended up being pretty good here. The apple, cinnamon, had a really good flavor to it. It was a mix of, I'll show you here, we have the ground up pieces of these dried organic apples here and mix them with some of the natural apple flavorings. And I'm gonna let it sit for 24 hours to hopefully get a better flavor out of it, because that's what I have for these. These rested overnight to dry, the apple peel powder, which I still have here. So the combination that I have here of the best tea so far, this was really given a good seal of approval for some people that had tested. And so that was some of the apple peels mixed with the natural flavoring, and some of these apples mixed with the natural flavoring. Which ones will be better in the end, I'll see. I'm gonna cross my fingers and hope that these will work for now, the dried organic apples. But if need be, I'm just gonna have to get a bunch more apples and buy just to get the peels to make all the tea. Because I know that this does create a nice color, a nice aroma in it for the tea, so then we have all the other spices. Another thing, I was looking at inspiration from the cinnamon apple spice. Now, from Celestial Seasonings, in my opinion, like these guys, the Celestial Seasonings is all I see. It's like the main tea, and they have cinnamon, hibiscus, chamomile, roasted chicory, natural cinnamon apple flavorings, and other natural flavors, orange peel, and roasted carob. To me, this doesn't really taste like an apple tea. It tastes like a cinnamon spice tea, which, to be fair, it does say cinnamon apple spice. So, apple isn't supposed to be a big thing, but they use the natural apple flavoring. So, if I do that, I don't think it's the worst thing at all. It's gonna be a good tea. And when I have more money and stuff, like more money to work with, I can reformulate it so it's more natural and has all the better flavors when I have time to actually when I have the time and the resources to iterate it and try to make it better. Okay, so for packaging, you can see here, I kind of have those two castles there, and you can't even see there's some really light lines here. This was going to be my idea. I cut it out from my regular castle logo, and I was going to put it on the boxes for my tea. But I think instead right now, I'm just going to do lines, and when I can get better templates for it, I can do those. All right, got the labels for the first tea box done. All the important legal information on the bottom there. Have the castles and the type of tea there. The logo, the brand name on the top. And I think I'm going to color these. Oops. I think I'm going to color the boxes, the color of the flavor. So the red for the apple cinnamon. Some other flavors too when I figure out what they are. And then, yeah, that's what we have. So tomorrow I have a meeting, the Small Business Development Group. Hope we're gonna get a lot of good information then. I'll update you guys tomorrow when we go there, but that's awesome. I still need to really finish the recipe. There's one tea bag I really want to test. I'm not gonna test it now because I need to go to sleep. I gotta pay for the tea somehow at work tomorrow. So I'm gonna go to sleep now, and tomorrow, really big day for all of that, I think. And I hope it's gonna go super well. Take that in, my other bottle, and my computer. See how it goes. See, deuces. All right, hey everyone. Just want to share. So today, had an 8-hour shift this morning of working, and now I'm here at Buffalo State University. I just met with the small business development group that we have here through the Small Business Administration. The meeting went super well. I'm confident I can start selling by the end of this week, start selling my tea bags. I gotta go home, I gotta test the new formula that I made, and then I think I'll put out a pre-order and see what I can do. Put out all the word, and I'll see how many pre-orders I can get, and just hope that I can make them all. So let you guys know how the tea works tonight. Deuces. All right, so we have the blue boxes here, the blue colored. I'll put it together, show you guys how it looks. Look at that, that looks pretty darn clean there. That's the box, you have the labels. Once you get the stickers for the labels, we're gonna do 2 separate ones. One on the, probably here in the front, and then one on the bottom with all the other information. So I'll see how I end up sticking that together, 2 different stickers. Okay, so I have another update. Well, that color box I don't want to use first. I want to use the red color box because it's going to be apple cinnamon. To me, that screams red. And I have that as a label as being a red box. So I'm going to spray paint it red this time. I think I have red, so I'll do red. And then for the short form content, I'm going to keep doing the clips from my old long form videos. I'm going to do that. But you know, that stuff isn't tailored to short form content. So I'm not surprised it's getting 1,000 views and stopping, because it's not short form oriented, it's long form oriented. So I think what I'll do is also do some short form, specific short form stuff too, and I'll try to do all that on my phone if I can. And just upload it right there from my phone to make better short form content. So I have some ideas, I've been looking and gaining inspiration. So I hope today I'm gonna get those boxes, gonna get the labels, put everything together on the website to get those out. So I need to take pictures, I need to take, get all my product information, make sure finalize my tea, and after I do all of that, I'm gonna get my pre-order out tomorrow. I'm gonna set my pre-order out tomorrow. I'm gonna have special short form content, special short form content for that, for the release of it, and hopefully we can have our pre-orders, and by the end of this next week, we'll be shipping out the first orders. So let's get to it. All right, we got red spray paint. Let's go do it. All right, we have our final, hopefully, final test bag of tea right here. All right, this here, this is it. I know this is it. It tastes, so the way I had my father try it, and he said tastes like apple crisp. And I actually agree with that. The apple cinnamon, I had added some sugar too. I like my tea with sugar. You add a little bit to that, it does taste like apple crisp. So I'm gonna run with it. The only issue, I didn't remember the exact amount of quantities of each that I put in there. I know it's just the apples, natural apple flavoring infused in them, and cinnamon. But I don't remember how much of each. So I'm gonna try recreating it. Here we go. You know, I figured I should show you guys this as well. I'm gonna try this experiment of dehydrating some leftover apples I have here. It's from a long time ago. I'm gonna see if I can dehydrate them in the oven, and if I can then use those to make a tea, because that could really bring down my prices, because I just found dried apples already for $9.99 a pound, which is a lot more than the 98 cents a pound I can get a regular pound of apples for. So I'll see if this works. That'll drastically decrease the amount it takes for me to make one box. Right now it's looking like I'll have to sell about $5 a box. Probably I'll do 6 online, $5 in person. That's what I'll have to do right now in order to make a profit, to make money on this at all. So for the founders, I'm gonna do, I think, $2. Just get maybe $2.50 I'll do. And that'll be I'll make a very small amount of money. I mean, I think 50 cents maybe or something like that. But the main thing is that I can ship orders. I can figure out how to ship orders. And I'll get feedback. That's the most important thing that I want, is feedback. So I'm gonna do that, and I'll show you my labeling and how that's going so far. Look what we have here. Our Seven Castle Cider Original Apple Cinnamon Tea. There we go. So I have this little setup here on a chair. I have the white paper on the chair in the natural light to kind of give it that look that you're in a professional studio. So I have the paint there. This is the box I don't want to use because I don't like the paint on it. I have another one that's drying off in there in the garage, and I'm gonna see how that dries and if I like that paint. And I need to create some other labels for the bottoms that have ingredients, all that sort of stuff. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'll do another shot of the box at a lower angle with those stickers on them. And I'll have everything. I'll have the tea box, I'll have the tea bags, the boxes, the pictures of everything I need to sell a tea. That's gonna be awesome. So let's go do that. So I have to say, I like this a lot better. It's not as glossy as the other one, and it's not as, I like the finish better as well. It's not really that sticky. I know it has to probably dry a little bit more, and that's why it's a little bit tacky still, but I like this. I think this is the perfect red for what I want for my apple cinnamon. And the ironic thing is, this color is apple red. It's funny how that works, isn't it? Okay, so this is me editing here for week 11. My plan is to have the pre-order up tomorrow. There's a lot of stuff that came up with my tea formula, so I have to do one more test tomorrow and make sure that's right. I don't want to sell a crappy product, so I want to make sure that tea is good before I actually sell it. But here, you guys want to just bring up how far we've come from here. This is week 11, just a few weeks ago. Like 4 weeks ago at this point, about 3-4 weeks ago, and we're at 2.7k views and 7 watch hours. Now overall we have 41 watch hours, we have the 38 subscribers, and we have 22.7k views overall. I mean, okay, this isn't perfect. I want to have more views, and my videos haven't been getting views, just the random shorts that I put out, and I want to make better shorts. I was going to talk about this later, but I'll talk about it now. I really want to dedicate to making better YouTube shorts because those give me the most amount of views. I know not a lot of people watch a short form content or long form content, and the short form that I'm putting out is just my repurposed long form content, so it's not really made for the shorts and stuff like that. So I'm going to make some better short form content. I am set on that. For when I have my release, I want to make some ideas for my short form content and get that out there. I'm sure for my first pre-order, I'm gonna have orders from friends and family and stuff like that, which obviously is gonna be great. It's gonna be phenomenal. And I might even do a live stream of fulfilling all the orders. I'm still thinking about that. But I want to make good videos because I know the only reason people are gonna look at these and watch these is if they're good. That's how I make them. And you know, I'm doing all the right stuff for algorithm things. I need better videos. That's it. That's the only thing it comes down to. This, I feel like the long form here, I want to make this super real, so you see really all that I'm doing behind this, all the steps behind it. But my short form, I need to be more entertaining, so people see this, and then they're drawn to see this if they want to see the actual details behind it. So, gotta work on that. Though I'm gonna keep repurposing the old videos and see how that works. But that's the plan moving forward. I think this is going to be it for tonight after I finish up this video, but we have come a long way. We got like 20,000 more views, and it blows my mind every time I think about that. 20,000 people watch stuff that I made, which is just crazy to think about. So, okay, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Alright, just got everything posted, scheduled. I'm again proud of my thumbnail and my shorts descriptions. I think I'm getting it down. I'm getting better at it. I know I can improve a lot more, but I think I'm getting better, and I'm getting there, and that's what's important. So I'll see you all in the video next week. I have some good stuff coming this week. I know. I think I'm gonna get my pre-order out tomorrow, hopefully. So, see you guys around. See you next week. Make sure to comment, like, subscribe, share. Give me all your opinions, information, anything you guys want to hear. Let me know, and I'll see you around. Deuces.